The best whistles. I miss the best whistles on camera. You guys, thanks for checking in. You will not be disappointed with this video. I'm just showing, this is in the video. I'm just putting a couple screenshots in. This is, it'll be slower. You'll really see them in the video. You guys, you'll see eyeballs. Over now. Alfred, this is awesome. Thank you. He didn't even know I was using this. I just saw this. I love it. This footage is unrelated to the footage I took in this video. I just wanted to throw this clip at the beginning. And then I show you this amazing structure really quick, and then we'll get to this clan. You guys, this is legit. You'll see their eyeballs and everything. Thank you. I'm not going to warn you about the loud music coming up. I want to wake up all the old people. So you guys, I'm in the middle of making this video, right? And this place is just too good with this. These are all tridents. So I just stopped the video. This was early this morning, and I just go up. I spent all day up there today, which is Saturday. You guys will probably see this Sunday. Hopefully by Sunday morning I have this done. So the reason I'm talking and interrupting your video is, you guys, I go back here. I couldn't stop. I couldn't help myself. I stopped my video. It's rare I just stop in the middle and just leave like that. And I just went all the way back up there. I filmed it. I even filmed the motorcycle ride, everything. There is literally hundreds more of these. There's at least 100 of what you're seeing in that picture. I have it all, well, enough where you'll believe me on video. It is, and it's all the same. That is what's special. It's all made out of these old petrified burnt tridents. It's unbelievable, and these guys are big. They have to be big. It's one giant trident. I mean, everything you see is trident. It's a Bigfoot tree. That's a trident. That tree has been there since the day it was born. Our tree's born, yes. This is me coming back later, right before I'm finishing the video, because I just want to show you. I wanted to see too. I just want to show you. I just picked a random clip. It's so good here, you guys. Look at this. This is today. So, next video. Okay, so this is the place where you saw that big giant trident structure in this, where I stopped the video and came up here all day. I was there all day today. Well, not all day. I was there for quite a bit. Look at this. I just picked a clip. I don't even know what I'm showing. I'm seeing this for the first time as I'm talking over it. Look at this place, you guys. Here, let's see what I'm saying. Hold on a second.
This is like nothing I have ever seen in my life. I have never seen. You guys, you know where I've seen it? In my head. Like images. Not necessarily that structure, but just like they've shown me what I think. There's a place, there's certain places that are so magical. There's also places that they're so magical that you'll never let you see it. Human beings are forbidden to ever see. But there's also places like this, though, with the structures that keep within our realm that that I think I'm able to find. They can't just show you. You have to. That's the hard catch to this. Is that if you figure something out, then it's okay. Like, they're not allowed to tell you it, though. X and something weird behind it. Which I can't... See, when you see that...
Sorry, I know I paused that blurry. You guys, this is the largest... Let me get closer to the mic. This is the largest scale structures and world ever found by any human being, ever. Wait till you see the next video. I haven't seen it, but I mean, I know I was zapped because the camera's there. I'm like talking. I mean, I don't know what I was talking about, but you'll get to see enough of it. It's way up there.
The best whistles. I miss the best whistle on camera.
I got this one guy in here, big old smiles. Look at this guy. I think that this is also a trick. So the ones you're seeing, the bigger mess there, that's them as well, with like moss on their heads, and then you can see the little one smiling in the back with the trident in front. Isn't it an amazing thing? What are they doing, you guys? What's going on, and why? Who has told them that they have to do this? They've been told, just like we have been told, everything we have to do, act, and say. So have they. Who is it? Now listen, as soon as I'm done with this zoom, look at this guy's eyeballs. You can see both of them. I whistle, and I get an immediate response. It's because they're right there. See, if you heard, I got an immediate response. In my opinion, I'm only getting that immediate response because I'm standing within feet of them. They have to endure this, and that's why. So believe me, I would love to say it's because of me. It's because I'm so close to them. That's the only way to get this to happen. You gotta push yourself into positions, or I should say situations that, where they have no choice. That's when they can break rules, is to keep themselves protected and safe. I can do this all day long, but most people are better off probably. I recommend a show called Finding Bigfoot, or maybe you go to a Bigfoot or what is it called? Bigfoot conference. There you go. That's how you'll learn. You can go where no one has ever done what I've done before, and listen to people that make up things within logic. And you're going to pay them and listen to them speak, and they have no idea what they're doing. But I'll stand in the middle and communicate with them for 7 years, and I still live in a trailer. The bottom line is, guys, people don't want real truth. They want to be entertained. We're very simple beings when it comes right down to it. We can only compare ourselves to each other. I think that's a mistake. Because really, there's a world out there that I think that's always been there. We're the ones that started over. The real truths will always be kept from the world because the world is not smart enough to do it themselves. They're waiting for someone to announce it on the news to them. People always think someone else is going to do it. It's up to you.
You guys, every time I turn the camera off, I get a different whistle. A real person whistle. So, well, you know what I mean?
Now watch. After all of that pareidolia, I just happen to be bombarded and surrounded with whistles.
I have missed the clearest, crystal clear vocal, like human whistles ever. Not that. That's pretty good though. They're making sure I go right there. Wow. Did you hear that? Not that.
So keep in mind, I have this on video 100 times of this happening to me, so I know exactly what's happening here. You don't have to ever question their magic. The only reason these whistles are going on is not because I'm some special human, it's because I'm standing right in the middle of them. I'm a nobody. Let's make it very clear. If you're new, or just a reminder to everybody, remember, you don't have to question it. They're in their serious magic here. You'll see an X on the ground, and you'll see their structure to the left. That's part of their system that I discovered. When you see that system, you don't have to question it. It's them. You won't learn that at any Bigfoot conference, I promise you that.
What you're hearing is not a blue jay, a mountain jay, but it's because they're with them. They use them. He's laughing at me to make noises and stuff, to watch me. All right, I guess I'll sit here. I've yet to get a sighting of them. Can't see them. If you're alive on this earth, you've been born. Look at this place. Oh, you want to talk about squatch? Squatchy? Look at the ground, you guys. Oh man, I gotta come back here. I have filmed a structure that looks just like that. That is not the first time I have seen that. That's the weird part. Where are you guys? There's another one up there. You guys, I gotta come in here one day. Look at this. I am in here actually, but I mean really just, spend the whole day up here. I make the whole day about. One place, and usually they know it and it pays off. This is like Bigfoot universe type stuff, you guys. I mean, that's a giant trident laying down on its side with all kinds of markings on it. You guys, look at that. Their side of it's not nearly as pretty. You guys, this might even be abandoned. Look. Like they might have moved over. Could be there.
So I 100% figured out today that it's about 100 yards behind me.
Wow, look at the size of that thing. And tell me there's not a face on that stump. There is such a face. How is that possible? Okay, I can see now better. Look at the tree behind it. This place is insane. This is more or less untouched. Like, they won't even see a person go by on the road. So that's pretty good. That makes, I tend to like those places better. Look, it's hard to find a place like this, but if you can locate this where no one can get, no one's ever seen it, they haven't had a chance to make stricter rules yet. Like, they've never had an issue. That's where you want to go. See, a lot of this to me, they have an issue now. There's no way that I have to go back to the spot again. It's too good. Wait till you see the next video. I hope the next video is good. You know, I don't want to, I know the place is good, but I hope I filmed it good because I think I was under their influence. You tell me when you see it. I don't know. You could walk here and you wouldn't be able to tell. But some of it almost looks like they let go of this like this year, like right now. You guys look back there. It's all on Bigfoot trees. Every one of these structures is on the same type of thing. Look, I'm so excited. It's on a Bigfoot tree. Look, I can only show you the branches sticking out. See the branches sticking out? It's a Bigfoot tree. And there's another giant structure on it. What a place. You guys, this is active. It's still active. It's too special. So whether, like, so I'm not saying when I say it's abandoned, I just mean like this spot. I think it got too good. It's too blatant. See, it looks like it just, for the first time ever, the grass is growing there in those spots. Which means they might have just moved over. Or down, because it's so high up. It's so seasonal here. I don't believe that matters here. All right, let me go. Look at that. See, there it's all disturbed, but see how it's not clean? That's how you know they haven't been there. He hasn't been here. They have not been on this structure. It's too special to just not be here right now. Like, so that means they moved over. It's something they have to do. You might not want to, but they just have to. It's kind of like, you know, I don't know, look, you're on the run from the police and you've been successfully doing it for 10 years only because you move every year. If you stay at the same place. After a while, sometimes over, it might take 1,000 years, but eventually that place is going to be known. So what do? We move. We don't move far. We're just going to make the same exact spot right there, which is actually not to the left, right, it's behind. You can see them all. There's so many of that back there. I'll be back. It's the end of the day. I think I'm going to come up and do a whole video here, you guys. I mean, look, how could I not? Look at that. I'll bet you when I get back there, I get interactions. What do you want to bet? I just got to go way back. I got to go about a mile back there. I got to really get in, because even though this road is in the middle of their world, it still counts. We did it. It still counts as us. That's a safe zone. And once you get far enough away from that, that's when really, I get it from the road too, but that's when I know what to do in a place like this. That's what I'm trying to say. I know exactly how to handle every place. The best that we could. See, there's another one. It's all the same thing here, guys. They just moved it. Look, how could there be another one? It's another thing just like that. I don't know if anything's just like that one. I've seen that exact same structure somewhere else too. With the Bigfoot tree and everything. All right, this is something big. I'll be back. You guys, I don't think they haven't done one thing here this year right here. It's all being done way back there. Except, let me show you. This is what made me actually go up that hill. I was like, because you see, I can see that was just too crazy. Well, that structure was too good, and then I saw this. Like, how could this be here? I really wish I'd taken my helmet off. I did all that in my helmet. Where'd it go? Right here. I was standing right here. I looked down. I'm like, I'm definitely going in there. Because there's no way that could be. I can't remember if I showed you, so I'm showing you again. Something's going on. All of this stuff. I knew something was going on down there. I just heard something down there. Remember, I think their sound, most of it's infrasound. They got to let it, you hear it most of the time. I don't know, man. That doesn't explain what happened when I just pulled up to that Dogman spot earlier. I don't know what video you guys have seen, but man, you'll see that at some point. I really need to get over there. I'm realizing even if I get over there, it's really hard to get through because I got to get up in there. I've been waiting for years to go in there because of how difficult it is. You guys got to see the decorations at the water. Let me just show you. Hold on, I'm trying to close my bag. Actually, I don't even need to. Let me just show you here. I mean, coming up, it's amazing. Some of the intricate stuff they do right here is amazing. So there's a dirt road there, right? It's all blinded. That's an X. This is made to blind just if anyone was going by, like, so moving vehicle, they can't see. Right, watch. I know what you're gonna think with the river, but this is all them. This is in front of a very special world. Yeah. It couldn't be like that. That's a star structure. Look at this one. It's all in front of their place. Oh, should I just use their? I think I'm going to use their way to go over. Let me at least try to get over there. Because if I can get in there, I got a video today. If not, I don't know what to do. I know what to do, but not that's going to be as good as this. See, and then over here. And these guys know me so well. So one of the reasons, let me show you. So I was telling you the other day when I was filming those rocks, see what they do? Is that these guys, it's so hot over there, I wonder if they come over. I think temperatures do play a role, and I feel like they come from over there to here. But I don't know that. They certainly know each other, because there's beings that live on those rocks that come out of there, and there's ones that live here. I don't know if they're different or not. Or is this just the front yard?
I'm a little too far away, but let's just say I'm suspicious of this spot right here.
I can't even explain the head rush I have right now. Got wet on that one. You would think like the toughest man in the world wouldn't care if his feet were wet. I'm not saying I'm the toughest man, I'm just saying that, we have to at least fake that we're badass, the ones that come out here. Or, and to do anything. We just pretend. But some of us tough guys, believe it or not, are the biggest babies. It's all an act. We don't want our feet wet. I did it. Look at this.
It's so true. Recently, I saw a big, giant NFL center. The guy was 370, jump on top of a table because there was a mouse on the floor. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. Meanwhile, this guy's like a natural-born killer, but he's jumping on a table because of a mouse.
I believe this is. I think that was all put into structures over there, but this is from snowmelt. So we got to get. That's not. And I got to get in here. I just got to take a look. It's got to be good. I'm parked in a place where it looks like my motorcycle's probably broke down or something. but that's okay. I'm gonna take a chance. Give me a minute. Again, you guys, make it. Let me make it very clear to you. Okay, I had one or two people comment about the moose. Okay, so there's a difference. These guys carve faces. There's another one. Okay. You have to understand that they do things so you will think it's something else. This is how you're fooled. I'm trying to help you. I'm not giving you an opinion, okay? This is something I filmed 1,000 times. I filmed a Bigfoot head, or one of them, and I filmed that, okay? This is what an elk or a moose does, okay? I want to make it very clear. They don't carve, okay? They don't make Bigfoot faces. That's what it looks like when the antlers are rubbed. Not a Bigfoot, okay? And not next to this. Blatant. So all little people, right? Land of like the gnomes, right? Ends right there. I just said, I'll be back. And then I was like, oh, you guys think you're tricking me, huh? Because look at how blatant. I'm at height, even on my bike, like higher than you will be in a car. I mean, even in a Bigfoot truck, you wouldn't even be that high. The same thing they always do, except they got me on this until I got all the way up on my bike. And then I just caught the top. You know what I caught? Something I always see that other people, you guys might, but other people wouldn't notice. Pine cones with a giant stick sticking out of it. It's one of their seats. Right here, pile of dirt. There's no business being there. Looks like old piles of dirt from underground that have moss on them. Look, they blinded it. They blinded the seats. You cannot see them. They did that so you couldn't. So no one can see this from the road. Look, I filmed this. This is the second time that I have filmed this. The other one was bigger, but same thing. That's what drives me crazy. You know, that's taught. It's almost like, but from an artist's perspective, like why is this guy doing the same thing? I think this means they live here. You know, a little stick he climbs out. What if he's like a centimeter tall? Like that's the size of like New York City to him. What if? You know, you got to be willing to believe anything, or if you're not, you're going to be lost forever. You can't be stuck on, you can't decide what's reality and what's not. Oh my God. That's not reality. I know to go that way, okay? That has nothing to do with this. It does, but that's not why that X is there. Look at that totem pole. Wow. It's getting late, can you tell? The nerve factor up here by yourself at night. You know what's amazing about this? This is right in front of that incredible giant structure world, is that there's a seat right at the base of this. It's a whole different thing. Not that you're going to be hurt. It's just that if people are staring at you, and if once it's dark, it's a whole new. That's why I just stay right here. I'm not going to go hide somewhere. I'm going to sit right with them. I'm not. Why beat around the bush? You know what I mean? I'll find the best seat I can and sleep right in it. A hole in it with a blind over it. That branch just happens to go in front of that hole. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. See, I don't want this I hope this forest isn't like this. That's not what I want. This is something special right here. That's Bigfoot Universe. Remember how big of a deal that was? There's a big round, looks like a seat right there. Right there. They're loving this thing. Remember, mulch them, okay? If you need extra backup, I'll give you one. Look at that arch. They're like, why are you whistling? You're standing right on top of my head. I know, but I'm not looking for you guys. I'm looking for Bigfoot. I'm not Colorado little people. I'm Colorado Bigfoot. So if you don't have a Bigfoot, just move aside. No, I'm cool with you guys. Look at this village. All right, it's a village. If you can't see it, you're on the wrong channel. I don't want you to leave. I'm not telling you to leave my channel. But I also just, some people will never. You're not supposed to know. There's people that are just not meant to. Doesn't mean someone's better than you or you're not cool. You're probably cooler than us. It's just, I don't know how that works. I can't explain to you. Some people are just programmed genetically to always be a sheep. You might be really smart. It's no one's insulting you. It's that there's something about you you're not meant to for the unseen world. Here's an insult for you. Do you want to know the real truth? I'm not even making a joke. You're basically too human. That's your problem. Work on it. Look how smooth this is and clean. You're a human. You're too human. Hey, nobody's perfect. If you want to come to a place where literally 100 of them will stare at you from every direction possible, come here. That's not what I'm showing you though. Look, I'll show you real quick. You can see there. They're all on that forest line, and especially up here. They're always up. It's always some kind of battle to be fought. Some act of nature happened up there, and I think it might have something to do with them. Like a UFO landed or something, you guys. Like, look at that. It's not from people. There's no way to get there. It's just random dirt burned, like, or something. I mean, look, it's not burned, but there is a weird, like, log there. Just one tree and then one pile of dirt or rock. Or it's one of them. I can't tell. Maybe one of them. Nope. Maybe, what is that? Such a good forest. They got seats. I haven't been in there in 3 or 4 years, but right there, it's so good. They even tell you. They're right there. You can see the drooping tridents. You go in there. It's big, just big seats. So what I've been showing you today is the difference between Dogman and Bigfoot. Left side, Dogman. Right side was Bigfoot with the X. Whenever you see a giant X like that, when they're standalone, it's always the Sasquatch.